Hello?
Hey.
Hi? Hey. Welcome to Whiskey Buds. I'm Kurt.
I don't know what he's doing.
Neither do I.
I'm Billy.
And we're drinking whiskey today.
Oh, good again.
But this time it's my whiskey. Last week we had Billy's whiskey, which was
Very
a whole book
rare.
report. and yeah, rare for Billy to bring a whiskey. And even rarer still, I must say,
That is a
to
good
bring a
one?
whiskey. No, actually, you've had a few. Like that Balcones thing,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
pot still bourbon.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, go buy that. Billy brought it. It's very good. But this one was already like a couple of ounces out of the bottle. Like normally we're opening up the whiskey that Billy brings. So
Yep.
anyways, without further ado, look at that. You can't even tell which side it is. Okay, that's that side. We got a stack of speakers to taste.
Is this a Metallica one too?
No, it isn't. But you would have believed that story better with this whiskey than with that bottle I had before.
One of these times you're gonna just get me going to see how far you can get.
Oh man, I tell you what, we'll have to work at it, you know, and like work together. Anyways,
What's with the speakers here?
the speakers.
Full volume.
Full volume. This is Highland Park, full volume. From
Single
the
malt
island of
Scotch.
Orkney. Yep.
Island of what?
Orkney.
Orkney.
Yeah. We haven't even opened this yet. I haven't opened it. See, and that's another rarity. Actually, it's not too rare, but for me to present a whiskey that I have not opened yet.
Man, they have all kinds of info on here.
Dude, like, yeah, compared to your other
Oh,
one,
this is awesome.
that are the tasting notes.
All right.
The
look at
volume
this.
knobs, yeah.
Yes, it's got a 3 on the peat, a 10 on the bourbon, a 9 on vanilla, 8 on fruit, and 11 on volume.
Yeah. So this
I
is the
like
idea
that.
of like, how do you increase the volume of a whiskey without increasing the distortion, right? Like you would in the audio. When you know how it is. I mean, for any of you who don't know, we messed with car stereos when we were growing up, and Billy had basically the loudest stereo in town until he relinquished the crown by growing up.
Kind of put some speakers in this box.
And so we you know, if you try to turn something up past a certain point, even though you have more volume to turn it, it distorts, it doesn't sound good, like you can only turn it up so much. So this was the idea of how do you get more volume out of it without those distortions or like
Clipping.
losing clarity in your music. So this is the idea of a blender and whiskey. How do you get more flavor out of it without like muddling things together and still receive your clarity? So this is what they're doing with it. This now normally Highland Park will use sherry casks, but this one is full first fill bourbon casks, meaning they've been used one time for bourbon and then that's it. This now it was made for this whiskey. This is roughly a 17-year-old whiskey. It was distilled in 1999. So and then bottled in 2017. There's only
That's when I had my stereo.
yeah, 1999 it was actually.
Oh, boy.
So they were distilling this whiskey as Billy and I were cruising down the main street in this very small town, cranking music loud enough to disturb anyone.
Annoying people that are my age now.
Yes. So you should get hints of, what is it, fruit?
There's some tasting notes on here.
Yeah.
I didn't read them yet, but because I always got mixed feelings whether I should
Read first.
read first or
And then try?
experience first and then
Yeah.
read to see.
All right, well, give it a hit, a smell. And this, I think, goes with last week's, where it was also an Isla, not an Isla. And yeah, no, not an Isla, because it's an island scotch. You know, instead of the Isle of Skye, now this is an Isle of Orkney.
Okay, that's not even close to what I expected.
No. Bold, like
Is it a low proof? Because I don't smell.
47.2%. So what was the last week's?
I have no idea.
It's like 43%.
Really? So this is higher?
Yeah.
I don't really smell any ethanol. Is my ethanol sniffer broken?
Maybe,
give
but
me
like
too
at the
much?
same time, like honestly, yeah, this is not smelling hot at all.
I'm getting like a cleaner smell.
Like a cleaner, huh? Okay, like a cleaning agent?
Yeah. Kind of, but with like a little bit of honeydew in it.
Oh,
or something.
all right, yeah.
Honey Honey, vanilla,
Vanilla?
Mr. Clean.
Honey, vanilla, Mr. Clean. All right. So, it should be hints of vanilla in there.
Yeah.
Or kind of prominent vanilla, which
I can
maybe
see
if
that.
I search for it, then some citrus notes. Is it citrus? Yeah. And then maybe some subtle of like mango or pineapple on the back end.
I can see all that.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
And then from what I gather,
I can see with my nose.
when I was, researching it and stuff, that you're going to taste very similar on the nose too.
Maybe that's why I'm thinking the cleaning is the citrus in it.
You know what? Now that you're saying that, like I am getting a strong citrus, like that's what I'm catching.
This is very smelly. Compared, let me see that. I want to read read the notes on it.
Okay.
So it says, full volume is a 1999 vintage, intensely balanced single malt Scotch whiskey, naturally pale and bright in color. Yes, it is. It delivers a light, peaty aroma, punctuated with warm, fruity notes of exotic mango and pineapple and an echo of cedarwood. Warm and generous in the mouth, a sweet citrus treble of lemon peel perfectly offsets deeper bass notes of creamy vanilla, while subtle mid-tones of light smoke maintain an enticing harmony. I agree with almost. I agree with all that.
Yeah, we haven't tried it yet.
No, but just smelling it, like that's what.
Yeah. Well,
The mango, I'm not really catching that, but the pineapple and the lemon,
the lemon citrus, yeah,
and the vanilla.
That actually goes really close with your Mr. Clean. Let's give it a taste.
I'm not smelling any smoke on it. Like, do you? I guess smoke has to be pretty strong for you to smell it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. That's good. I like that. Oh, man, give that a try.
Have you watched the IT Crowd?
Of course, but
There's
I don't know which...
There's that, what is it, Mr. Renham or whatever. He's like, I'm just enjoying this cup of tea. And he takes a drink of it, and then he looks at it, and he like laughs, and he's like... You'll have to. That's what you look like.
Hi, Jen. Maybe I'll have to find it and try to cut it in. Find the episode for me, and you can, send it to me, and I can cut it in.
Wow, isn't that different?
Right?
Wow. So,
Billy is speechless, trying to figure out what he's tasting right now.
Wow, that's very. That's light, like
lemon rind with the base notes of the vanilla.
It feels very. Did they have a feel on here? You remember that one? What was that one we said it was light and
delicate?
Light and delicate.
That was Jura.
Anyway, that's the sensation I get from this. It's light and delicate with the weight of it.
Like there seems to be a certain gentleness to it, but then like an undercurrent of a very bold, like, yeah. I don't know how you described it again, but
well, it's got strong flavors, but it doesn't like. It's not a coat your mouth kind of.
No, it really isn't.
It's light and it's got the flavors just kind of. Remember the dance across your tongue.
You know what? Actually, I believe that was a Talisker whiskey that we tried that on like last week. Like,
but it feels like that. It feels like they just kind of dance across your tongue and then they go.
Yeah, and then they're gone and
they're not offensive. They're just like, here we are, enjoy me, and they fade away. Wow, that's really good.
It really is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Too bad it wasn't so expensive and hard to get.
How much?
$100.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's limited to like 461 casks in, 2017? So, what is that, 5 years from now? 6 years. 6 years ago, they bottled this stuff.
And it's got like the really fine whiskey bubbles. Just give it like this great texture.
Mm-hmm.
Almost a little bit of creaminess too.
Just a
not like an oil that
no,
it's like
no.
Just a
it's
creamy,
it's a hint like
light,
as it's dancing across your tongue. It's a waxed floor as it's dancing across. It's dancing across the waxed floor of your tongue. That's what it is.
It's really good though.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that it's hard to get and expensive because it's good.
Yeah, I found it, and it was like more of the box that I was really wanting to get. So if you can find it and get a bottle, try it. If not, sorry, but not sorry because it's really good. We're enjoying it. So
Send me one so I have one.
yeah, Billy needs one. So send him.
Why is it so dark though? That's crazy.
It's because they use the black bottle.
Why?
Remember, Highland Park did that with that Magnus that we tried last time too, and I brought it out, and you're like, "What are you pouring me?" Like, holy crap, this is gonna be like tar, and,
Yeah.
devil's blood or something, but. And it turned out to be just a normal colored whiskey.
I just want to sit here and say I like it over and over again.
I like it. It's
good. I like it a lot.
It's good. Quoting the same person in two different movies. Okay, the same actor in two different characters in two different movies.
Yep. Good stuff.
Actually, you notice that? How many times do we quote a line in a movie? And how often is that the same actor?
Mr. Carey?
Yeah.
How he's got a lot of memorable stuff.
Dude, he really does. We have so many of that. Like, oh man, I was just thinking about that.
Plus, he's been around for a long time.
He really has since we grew up.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I guess we should go now.
Yeah, I think.
Even though I could just stand here and drink this all night.
Well, we will just stand here and drink this. I'll just refill his glass and we'll sit enjoy it. And you can join us next week when we do pour a different whiskey in his glass. Maybe we find one he likes just as much.
Heck yeah, I'll be here for that.
Yeah, if this is any indication, right? Like, I had to try to one up your Talisker from last week.
Oh boy, that's a toughie.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had to pick between those two.
Yeah. Like they're both really good. Just buy them both so that we don't have to decide. But I'm going with this one.
Yeah, I probably would too.
You gotta go out and try it. All right, we're gonna end it. Cheers, everybody.
Thanks for coming.